5
Now
seconds
we're
remaining.
into some Flame Zone.
Wait, which one were we in before?
Like ultra,
Flame Zone XXX Extreme.
the maximum amount of flame.
Honestly, toxic.
Hello, Ollie.
He wants the car. He wants the Roidz insight.
No, not allowed.
Right, well, I need to. I would like to finish my biscuits and tea.
10 seconds
No
remaining.
problemo.
Such a UK stream.
I need to refuel
5
myself.
seconds remaining.
So there's Puck in this pool, 100% rain in house, I think. Alchemist. Oh, he's already gone. He's gone.
Yeah,
Straight away.
you don't even look at him. He's gone. People were so triggered about Alchemist. They were talking about, can we have a permanent ban? I think it was maybe Dave who talked about that. He
Oh,
said,
Mars.
can there be some heroes who are just banned no matter what? And I think no, because
Yeah.
you do need to learn to play against them. But Alchemist going banned is fair enough. Like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Remaining.
I think one of the heroes that has the lowest win rate right now in Inhouse is definitely Naga as well. I've played with, I've seen it 3 or 4 times. I think she's lost every time other than when I played her as support, and even then it felt really clunky. I mean, you guys liked it, but it felt really weird when I was playing it. I think she's a bit of a weird hero, unless you're really good and comfortable on that hero.
I agree. I've played Naga a fair few times in pub games, and even when I'm insanely farmed, I don't feel like you can't just go in and kill someone like most boards can. You kind of trying to run in with these illusions and
Clunky, isn't it?
yeah, it does feel very clunky. You've not like PL where you charge in, all the illusions have unit walking. Instead, you like stand there, you summon some illusions, and then you run in after throwing a net. It doesn't feel right, to be honest. Going for another Viper ban. I guess there's been some successful Vipers in these games, and he's a very, very annoying hero to lane against. So fair enough.
Cosmic Chopstick Bane, I wonder?
We've
Bane
said there's
before?
a Bane ban that's predicted by Ben.
Radiant team.
It might happen because we know Chopstick's pretty good on Bane. And he's an annoying support to deal with. Going for the anti-mage ban. They don't want Ross to be on any hero who can snowball, basically. I don't know if Ross plays Templar Assassin, does he?
I don't know, though it does seem like his sort of hero.
It does, because it's a physical damage core who can lane mid and can farm tremendously quickly.
Yeah.
And if you're fed, you just run around the maps one-shotting supports with the Desolator, which is my favourite playstyle.
OP.
Yeah, for sure.
5 seconds remaining.
Expecting wonder if Ollie wants to go Visage.
Yeah, Ollie's played quite a bit of Visage recently. I don't know what's sort of drawn him to that hero.
Maybe because it's not like a conventional pick, that maybe people don't know how to deal with him or forget how to play against him and his bird.
Radiant team ban.
They banned Trolls, so it's just lots of cores being banned. I think that sort of gives you a bit of insight into the way we like to play here in BVGS. We ban cores. We don't really care about support so much, but we are always banning cores. We hate it when cores get out of control. That's like our biggest hatred.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Slark.
Oh, okay. First pick Slark.
I know Jack S loves that hero. I think he boasts his like 75% win rate. I think he has on him in like 100 games.
But is he confident enough
to
to first pick a Slark? Are you confident enough to do that?
Yeah, you've got to have the biggest bollocks in the
10
West.
seconds
to
remaining.
first pick a Slark.
I mean, are there any counters to it? I mean, I guess Legion
5
Commander's a
seconds
pretty strong
remaining.
counter. Otherwise, I guess there's not many cores who just straight up kill him. And I think they've realised this and they said, yeah, we're going to take it before you do. That could be some really
OD.
intelligent drafting. That could
OD.
be. I don't rate OD against Slark. I mean, yes, your ult does a ton of damage to him, but when he's in BKB, you kind of useless.
Radiant team pick.
Gives you a
I
good
don't
save.
believe him. It's not on
Maybe
veteran all this time.
I felt like Legion was the only like proper hard counter to Slark there because Slark he's not the most durable hero, and if you can lock him down, you can
Bane
definitely
is-
burst him.
I don't think the Dark Pact dispels the Fiend script.
I think
Fiend
it
script.
does if you pop
I think
it.
it has to be a strong dispel, and it's not, is it?
Maybe
Let
not
me check
actually.
that. Let me check that.
Yeah, have a check.
Yeah, so strong dispel's only for Fiend script and Slark. Q
10
is.
seconds remaining.
Oh no, it is a strong dispel. My mistake.
Okay, so it does remove it. But if you get the jump on Slark before he's, had time to Dark Pact, he's still going to get caught with it. Well, Bane's still in the pool. Hasn't been banned, unlike Flood's prediction.
7-8.
I like this draft. This is a new move for Drekkon. He's sort of switched it up by going for a core early on. Taking a Lich straight away into OD.
OD, okay, so...
OD's the Legion counter.
True, because you can just Astral someone. Either the Legion or your teammate, and then that's it. Probably just Astral your teammate, hit kill Legion.
And before Rubik steals Astral as well, and does some big brain play.
Just everyone's an Astral.
Yeah.
I don't think Rubik gets the mana though, because he doesn't have the OD's ult, which makes it so when you Astral someone you get bonus mana. I don't think that happens. But still, it's a strong spell to steal on Rubik, and it lasts so long when it's stolen by Rubik, who's maxed out his third move, Arcane Supremacy. It's just annoying. You're sitting there for like 6 seconds.
Yeah.
I really like the way they reworked that move. Do you remember when Rubik just had a magic resist aura? It was quite boring.
Oh, another 100. There's the 100% win rate hero so far. I think Ollie's played it 2 or 3 times and won every time. He went the clicker build though. He went the MKB Daedalus.
I like that.
Yeah, I do actually like it as well.
Yeah.
In the late game, but I went in some Aeon Disc Octarine build.
Yeah, it depends. If you can either play it as like an engager, someone who's just trying to create space, but if you need to be doing the damage, like if you look at that team, Puck needs to be part of the damage because there's not a lot of right click in there. There's not just heavy damage heroes. So I don't think Puck can get away with going Aghanims, Aeon Disc, Yules. You're just not going to do enough. Whereas if you go for, Blink, Desolator, MKB, you can't ignore the Puck, but she's also quite hard to kill because she's like constantly jumping around, going invulnerable. Fires an attack while invulnerable as well. Actually, with the Dreamcore Rapid Fire, you can pretty much be permanently attacking without even being, targetable.
Very true.
I like to see auto attack damage Puck. That's my favourite way to play it as well. And I have played quite a lot of Puck, one of my favourite mid heroes, but
Don't like playing against it though.
Oh, I know. Very obnoxious hero.
I'm just one shot.
Tim likes to play Underlord. I know that for a fact.
He does.
So
he does.
I think we might see a
For
Tim
sure.
Underlord.
Yeah.
I wonder why they've gone for
10
Underlord.
seconds remaining.
Disengage maybe if they get jumped.
5
Green Coil,
seconds remaining.
Legion.
Good at pushing waves.
The root's nice actually as well versus
yeah.
Puck. If you
Yeah,
actually
if they
manage to
get
catch her.
rooted and then maybe into Lichel, because they can't really move.
Reliable offlaner always builds auras as well.
True, builds auras. He's tanky. He's strong in a lane. The aura, the negative aura. I can't remember what his is called actually. I've forgotten his name. What is it?
Atrophy.
Atrophy.
Yeah, atrophy aura. It reduces a lot of damage, so it's always a nice thing to have in the fight. It kind of limits what core the enemy wants to play, because some heroes do not want to play into an Underlord, taking away all their base damage and rooting them constantly. I think the Radiant are going to struggle to pick a core here. They really are. I think they'll go Razor. That's my prediction. But I think it means their team's not good late game.
Radiant team pick.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Bit of hard stuff.
Bloodlust with Slark and OD, very nice.
Okay, I was right.
Oh, nice.
Of course, Master Drafter.
Nice.
Yeah, I think they had to go Razor. There was no other core in the pool. Like, look, what's left? TA?
Yeah.
It's pretty much the only core left because, we banned 6 cores.
Safe lane Mars. Monk-S. No, I don't think
I
so.
was thinking about that. I don't think
Roidz
that's going to work.
special.
The Roidz special. I'm actually not a very good Mars. I just think that hero is really quite strong.
Yeah, but, I mean, he was in the pool.
Whoa! CosmicChopsticks, Legion Commander.
Wow, let's see what he
Wow.
can do. Can he live up to the hype
Wow.
brought by Veteran?
I know.
And I'll be interested to see if Ross goes for the clickable Puck, because I feel like he might be one to lean more towards the kind of bursting scythe build magic damage.
I would have thought he would have gone for
10
the
seconds
right
remaining.
click.
Maybe.
Click the puck.
Or Dagon Puck. That's the other kind of like the third one.
Dagon, yeah.
I think
Dagon.
it's quite old-fashioned, the Dagon Puck. I think it used to work better, but you can still go it. Puck has a decent amount of magic damage with the QW, and the ult doesn't really do much. But if you get E-Blade
I
Dagon,
think this Slark is going to get out of control. I think his lane is really safe for the Lich. against the Legion as well. I think that's a
Oh
5
no,
lane
it's
clear.
Owen Legion. They swapped.
Ah, they've
I
swapped.
think that makes sense because Owen's quite familiar with Legion.
Yeah.
He's played it a fair few
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Do you know what's going to be? It's going to be sad for the Radiant, in my opinion, if Slark gets out of control and wins the game. But they knew Slark was a first pick. So they had 5 heroes to think about Slark, and if Slark still manages to carry the game, I have to give my hat off to Drekkon for drafting so. You know, he's changed the way we've drafted. We've not just gone for the, let's just always pick supports and eventually we'll pick the core at the end, trying to bait the enemy. And he's like, no, we're going to pick Slark and we're going to make it work. What are you going to do about it?
I almost feel
They must be that confident in that first pick as well, though, for sure.
And it is Jack on Slark, like you said, so he's confident in the hero. He's got some cosmetics. That's always a good indication.
On the like transition phase, 89 wins to 37 losses.
Yeah.
That's pretty good win rate. He's got some voice lines as well. That's always good. It's a good indication. What is this team logo? What does it say?
Oh, it's the emoji. It's the thonk. Is it thonk or something? Thonking. Oh, soap.
No, it's the soap
that.
one.
So,
Oh, sorry. I thought I was looking at like.
yeah, no, I see the
the
thinking
banner.
sign as well. Yeah, which is just like a poor quality think. What have we got
Is
here?
it maybe it's like a really bad wisp, some sort of
Maybe.
spirit thing? I don't know.
30 seconds to battle.
All right, let's see.
2
what's going on.
Orb Venoms on both Tim and Drekkon in the same lane. Orb
It's a
Venom
nice Razor
gaming.
lane though. Actually thinking about it. 2 ranged heroes they are against Underlord and Ogre. Razor should be able to pick up some kills maybe in that lane.
Yeah, I feel like Razor doesn't scale well into the late game, but his mid game and his early game are terrifying.
He's got a good pub with his team. They've got a good mid game kind of. Or
Oh no, the split cam's not loaded.
Battle begins for
Oh, a part of me was like, oh my god, did I even start streaming? And then I have.
I've got it here, but why is it not? Why is it not loading? Let me just debug that quickly.
Interesting.
I think it's had some problem like with the. Oh, it's because we. Yeah, okay, I know what it is. It's because Discord has now changed the name of the channel. You know, of the window. It used to be your Discord name, which never changed. Now it's the name of the channel that we're in, and because we're in different channels, my stream is looking for different things, different names.
Oh, I see.
So, but it was a 2-for-2 bounty trade, no kills. Not like last time we had a double kill in the top lane. And here becomes the aggressive support fight already. Veteran's gone for Frost Shield level 1. Is he going to use it? There it is. That is a 20%, no, 30% damage reduction, and it does some damage, but Brexx is just hitting him so hard in return. They have the same base damage. Rubik has the armor advantage, and of course Fadebolt takes away 20 damage from your opponent for a very long time, 10 seconds. And look, Veterans already have to go back. He's already used the tango.
Veteran should know that there's a ward there because Brexx was hitting him from the trees. So and he has a sentry. So I'll be interested to see whether he dewards that.
He's put his own sentry there. Might get the D-ward. I think Brexx might kill Veteran. No, Veteran's going to run away, but taking a lot of damage. He's probably going to have to salve himself already. There it is. I remember Salve got nerfed, so it now takes 12 seconds to get the full heal. He cancels it early. But Brexx taking a bit of damage. Jack's level 2 already. Going to jump onto Brexx. Brexx hasn't got lift, he's only level 1. Jack's building up more agi. But Rubik's fairly not too slow.
I think he's going to die.
Yeah. One more attack. One more attack. One more attack.
Oh.
There it is. Just gets the first blood.
Blood. I've been wanting to say that since this.
Haha, that's it.
I can't
It's already a good start for Jack.
I can't believe
And now he's getting more agi. 3 agi, 4 agi. Well, by 4 I mean 4 stacks, actually 3 agi per stack. Slark's a scary hero because he doesn't start off by doing much damage, but after about 10 seconds in a fight, if he's been constantly auto-attacking, he's almost unkillable. And will kill you so fast. It only takes about every 2 auto-attack Slark gets, he gets 1 extra armor. So after about, 10 attacks, he's on 5 bonus armor, maybe even 6. But Owen's managed to hit level 3 already. I'm not entirely sure how he's done that. Probably because Brexx was dead, so he's picked up some solo XP. He's also opted for the overwhelming odds build, and he's got 3 enchanted mangoes, so he can use that. Oh, CosmicChopsticks. He's low, but Tim taking a lot of damage. Only 34 damage, though, from the Razor. Is that enough to kill Tim? He salves himself. Oh, and he gets away with the salve. In fact, he might go down. Noodlz is going to go down in return. Yep, there's the kill. Or not. And now there's another dive. This is so back and forth. In fact, I lost the kill top because we were too busy looking at this intense fight bot.
Hell is going
And
on?
now Drekkon, is he going to die? Oh, everyone has got away on 1 HP. Look how low everyone is in this bot lane.
What the heck?
I want to see how there was a kill top. What actually happened? It was Owen managed to get a kill on Veteran. Wow, what a fight bot lane. So many salves used and dives. That was an intense fight. I like this. We're getting more and more aggressive as we play more in-houses. I'm happy. Hopefully we transfer this into some ranked games.
SupahNoodlz just getting right-clicked by the ogre.
So
Oh,
it
is
might
he
go on
dead?
Veteran. Might be a kill top as well. Veteran gets away on very low HP. Looks like Tim managed to get a kill on SupahNoodlz bot lane, but I was too busy looking at the top fight. Where, fortunately, for the viewers, no one dies. But it was close. Veteran getting away on low HP.
Nice try.
Let's have another peek at bot lane. So their core in the bot lane is Razor, so it's not good for him to die so early.
No.
Region room bottom. Oh, Ollie's gonna get it.
Looks like there was a kill top. Brexx goes down to the Jack Veteran combo. That is quite a strong combo, isn't it? You give
Going on the underlord bottom. Bloody heck.
managed to get a kill in return.
Oh, and the ogre.
Oh, double kill for Razor.
Dang it.
I like the combo of Lich and Slark. I'm starting to understand why they picked it, because Frost Shield, not only does it do a bit of damage, not a massive amount of damage, but it gives Slark that constant slow and it keeps him protected. So it allows him to just dive aggressively. Brexx, if you're in the room with the telekinesis. Very good. How's mid lane going? I haven't looked at them in a while. Looks pretty even as far as it goes. Oli, please go Tranquils. No, please. Look, I tell everyone, you've got to go Tranquils OD. It would change your life. Obviously, this is low. He's getting away. Trust me, once you go Tranquils and OD, you won't think of going Treads again. Like, once you... Like, Oli has 2 salves queued up, right? Like, once you sent your, like, 3rd or 4th or even 5th salve in a game, you think, yeah, I should have just gone Tranquils.
Courier? Tim's gonna pick that up.
Radiant's courier has been slain.
At least.
He
Ray's
did
got
get
his
stuff in him.
item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always good. Pick up the item before it gets sniped.
Ollie has to himself.
Why is it raining so much on your screen, Karen?
Because it's still spring, so there is a chance of rain today.
I can't imagine playing with
Less
constant rain
FPS.
on my screen. It's horrible.
You don't really notice it, to be fair. Like,
I
as I
guess.
always say, you get used to it.
Yeah, true. I guess it does give some variety when you're in your like 6,000th hour of Dota. Right, they're going on Owen top. Uses press the attack. Gets feared into the tower range as well, taking a lot of damage. Meanwhile, there was a kill bot. But we're too busy looking at kill top.
109.
I'm glad we have the split cam because there's just so many kills.
Ooh!
Looks like Brexx manages to pick off Veteran. I thought, you know, the Dire, Jack and Veteran had the advantage there. It looks like Brexx may actually get a courier kill as well.
Has been slain.
Brexx is doing work actually.
Wow, that's, yeah, it's been good this now. I thought Jack was going to get a kill on Owen, but Owen is quite tanky. And again, he goes for infused raindrops, which we know he likes to build. What happened in the bot lane, guys? Looks like there was a double kill, potentially.
Yeah, well, Razor got stole like 109.
The
He
Radiant
had
should really
109
do something
static
about
link.
that middle tower.
So he was just right-clicking people whilst obviously Rich stunned them. And, yeah.
Wow,
Radiant's middle tower is under
a good laning combo. And I guess the Vengeance Aura, that's a nice pickup because it gives it a little bit of attack range. He's not opted to max it. He's gone for the Magic Missile max first build, which is a bit of an old-fashioned build, but, you know, it's the Magic Missile is strong.
I like to go 2-1-2 personally. But
I think the casters in a pro game I watched recently have talked about this in Venge. They say you can actually max any 3 of those moves and they're all valid. If you max Magic
for
Missile,
sure, for
you get...
sure.
Look at the damage it does. 360 magic damage. That's a very strong nuke. Or you can max the Wave of Terror to get 6 armor pen.
Yeah.
They're going on
Here we go
Drekkon again. Do they have the damage? They've already used the stun though. They're doing a lot of damage to him. I think Drekkon is going to go down, but SupahNoodlz, he might get chopped up by Tim until he does. But he does get the kill first.
Mega kill.
But look at the gold. Well, I'm going to have a look top because there might be another kill. Jack's level 6. He's going in on Rubik. Is that enough damage to kill Brexx? And it will be. Killing spree for the Slug. But then there was another kill mid. All lanes had a kill at the same time.
Damn. Ross picked him off. I didn't see that.
Ross managed to pick off Oli because Oli is not buying Tranquil Boots.
Bottom tower has seen
Oli,
That's
just
the reason,
it is
yeah.
honestly buy Tranquil Boots for
dust.
God's sake. It's dust. What? Just in case of an invis rune?
Celebratory.
Oh, celebratory dust. I love this. I love these intense games where there's just kills happening in all lanes. It's amazing. And Brexx gets leaked on. Is that going to be another solo kill by Jack? No, it's not quite enough.
Jack doesn't mind taking a bit of harass. He's got the Shadow Dance up now.
That's true. Though rank 1 pounce doesn't really last very long. I guess it doesn't scale that well, to be fair. But it's not enough at this part of the game to go and get a solo kill. Oh, he's going in again. Dark Pact is used. Oh, and the massive blast damage comes out from only rank 2 Frost Blast. How much damage does it do at rank 2? 200 magic damage. They see Owen, they're not going to be able to kill him because he's a very tanky hero, but this going to do a bit of damage. Raindrop blocks another 120 damage.
The sacrifice there, I think. They're going for him. Jack
Yeah, they're going for a tower dive. Is he going to duel? He is going for the duel. I'm not sure that's going to get the kill though. Jack trying to do what he can. He's stolen a lot of agility. He's on 13 as he pops the ult. Veteran actually gets the kill with an
Yeah,
auto
the
attack.
Lich gets both of the kills in that lane. That's unfortunate for the Slark.
Doesn't matter. The Slark's still picking up some gold and some XP.
Yeah. That's good knowledge of the hero there, just knowing that you can go for that dive, chasing him into the trees.
Oh, he clearly knows what he's doing on this hero, doesn't he? Not the first time he's played this hero. And he's already got the first Blade of Alacrities, who's going for the earlier
They've
diffuse
taken
blade.
the outpost, so
Yeah, it doesn't look
both
like they're
gonna
going to take
go
it
to the
back.
Dire. About 10 mins in 2, 1.
That's both XPs go to the Dire. That's such an interesting point. Do you see phase boots on Slark very often?
No, it's usually
all
treads.
alone in the world, being attacked.
I mean,
I
you
think
get
it's good though.
you get armor and move speed from phase boots, but not something you usually see, is it? Look at that frost armor, just keeping going out of range. No, there's going to be the kill, and the first duel win goes to Legion. Oli has astraled them up, gets pulled back. There's 3 of the Dire here. Ross is going to TP out, doesn't go far, but it's just far enough. 2 man, he doesn't actually get the Slark. Out comes Astral Imprisonment. It does 300 magic damage,
Cosmic
but it's not
TP'd in
enough. Okay, Oli, what is he doing? Okay, he's going to feed.
Might wish to retract your last move.
Oh, that's the ambulance coming to. I don't know if you heard that. It was a siren outside.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Oli was doing walking into the high ground when he knew the entire team were there. Bit of a throw. I mean, if he had Tranquils, it would have been fine though. I think that's going to be my response to everything. Every time Oli dies. I could have bought Tranquils, yeah.
Wow, okay, so Razor went past the tier 1 just to take more damage.
Well, 145 damage, why not?
145, wowee.
It's a lot of damage.
And because he's max static link as well.
Yeah, I think you would, wouldn't you? He's got no points of Storm Surge. It gives you some permanent move speed, but yeah, not very much. Oh, I guess it does scale quite well. Is that all it does? It just gives move speed now?
It attacks as well, right? Is that the one that
No,
passively
that's
attacks
your
and
ult.
doesn't
It's
make
on the ult now.
Oh, that's on the ult.
It literally is
Yeah,
just a move
just
speed
says
aura.
movement speed, it says, yeah.
Oh, they've made that skill quite boring. Ross already has money for Blink. In fact, he's about 10 gold away from Blink. I'm interested to see. He's already gone for the damage sounds at level 10, 25 damage. So I think that's already kind of indicating he's going to go for that attack damage build.
Well, Brexx could have gone for the lift there, maybe.
Oh, that's not good for the Radiant.
Very nice.
Dusty Shovel. Brexx finds Veteran. He astrals him up. He pings to say, let's do something. I guess he's got Ross nearby. Still got the Fade Bolt. It's going to be a kill. Ross is dominating.
Will you not rise in my
He's
When-
dominating in-house generally.
I mean, when's the last game he didn't have a good early game?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
True.
Run
He's top
for
of net
bottom
worth
tower.
once
Radiant's
again.
top tower is under attack.
Bot lane. Looks like there's some TPs from the Dire, but Jack has actually turned up. I thought he'd just stay in the top lane and farm, but he's come here very early. Hasn't got his diffusal yet, but I guess he wants to fight. They ping that the enemy has vision. Yep, they do. There's the vision. I'm not sure if it's caught out the Slark. Now they see the Slark. I don't know if they saw him TP in or not. But they've pinged that they have vision. Hopefully they'll deward that. Yeah, Jack's pinging it. Oh, he knows because he's Slark as well, doesn't he?
Very true.
Yeah.
It's a part of the hero you don't always think about, but that Shadow Dance gives you so much valuable information. My favourite is to pair a Slark with a Zeus, because you can just run around the map dewarding for free.
Yeah.
Tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
I
So
do like it as
frustrating.
Slark on my team because then I don't have to waste centuries trying to find a ward sometimes.
Or just like guessing. Well, they probably have vision here,
Yeah.
but where is it?
Yeah.
Slark would be like, no, it's here.
Yeah.
That's true. It's a weird mechanic, isn't it? If they can see you, you don't get regen, even if it's across the entire map with a
the
sentry.
spot on the lich.
Bot lane, I think Veteran's out of position. He's going to go down. Razor's taking quite a lot of damage now. There comes the stun, multicast stun. But here comes Ross. He's doing what he can. Silence, pop the Dream Coil as well. Tim's going to get stunned.
Lovely rotation.
And SupahNoodlz going to live. Yeah, fantastic play from Ross. That's 3 kills for the Radiant.
Tower is under attack. That's not gonna hold. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Region rune top, he might be able to spot that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. By the gods, the Dire's bottom tower doesn't even have arms to defend itself. What a brave tower.
I love the Juggernaut announcer.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Run, little bottom tower, run.
First tower of the game going down. Radiant have a bit of a lead here. It looks like 6 kills in a tower, but it's only just above 1,000 gold, so it's not that much. It looks like Razor cancelled his TP, not entirely sure
Yeah,
why,
I was
maybe a
about to say-
mistake.
I was about to say that.
He was the Slark, he TP'd onto the Slark and the Ogre showed. I think he just got a bit scared.
Okay, playing safe. I think Slark has the full Diffusal Blade coming to him. He's now opting for Aghanims as a second item. Double pounds.
£100.
The pounds, have you seen the range on it though? It's really good.
Yeah, oh, it's definitely worth. It gives them so much more mobility than, you know, you can go Shadow Blade, you can go Blink. I think Aghs is just better. What does it do to the pounce range? From
Oh, it makes it...
Oh, from 700 to 1,100, so about a 50% increase in
Really?
range. And you get a second
It's
jab.
really funny when you see it, like when once he starts pouncing around.
I mean, it's almost a Blink Dagger range of pounce, isn't it?
Yeah.
CosmicChopsticks has found Veteran. Big stun, doing a lot of damage. Is he going to follow? He's going to swap. But I don't think his team are nearby enough. Ross is almost there. His Blink is on 1 second. Out comes the second swap. That is going to be the kill. I mean, it was such a massive buff to Venge to give her 2 charges of swap from the get-go.
I know. So good.
True, it gets him away from static links. So like Tob said in chat, you can just pounce away if he's being static linked because it's 1,000 range, and you can just come back in with the second pounce. I think Slark's going to have to use his ultimate, Shadow Dance, quite early in the fights because he doesn't want to get linked by Razor, and Razor can't link him if he's in Shadow Dance.
I think this game, whilst I don't really like the item generally, on like a Slark, a Lincoln's is really good because the static link is a great one to block and also duel. And there's nothing that they can have that would really easily block it. There's no Zeus, there's no...
Yeah,
You know,
could go for a Lincoln's. I can see that happening. Ollie's also building Agnum's first item on OD. It's quite a strong item on OD because it gives a lot of cast range to your Astral Imprisonment, you know, which helps you save your team on this duel, which is, we're assuming, why he picked OD. The net worth is, oh, very good. Looks like there was a fight top. Slark was picked off by the duel. Ross is also there. Out comes TP from Tim, but I think it's a bit late.
Making use of the blink from the Legion.
Yeah, he's just gone first
Get
item
it,
blink.
get it, and then immediately just get a duel.
Yeah, a good play. They've got 2 blinks there, so Ross and Owen. But the gold is very close, even though there's actually 8 more kills on the Radiant. But look how well the Dire have been farming. You know, we've got Jack almost top on net worth. Ollie's not far behind, and neither is Tim, actually. So when you see 8 kill deficit at 17 minutes, you think, wow, the Radiant are really dominating. But no, actually it's pretty close. So well done, Dire, for doing good farming.
Jack's coming back in.
They see a
ready for
TP.
it,
They just go straight on him. But he gets the Dark Pact off. Is it enough? I think they might actually get Owen, and he's going to feed damage to Jack. No, he doesn't feed him, but he will still die. Owen is now, I mean, Ross is now stuck under the tower. He's going to die. The Chain Frost is bouncing back and forth. Didn't have enough to get away. Unfortunately, rank 2 phase shift is not enough to TP out with Blink
Question
Dagger.
mark.
So he didn't end up feeding damage to Slark, but they did throw 3 kills into him.
Yeah,
8
it was
permanent
very
agility.
close though.
That's
I'm
quite
just
early to already have 3
remembering
Agi.
Ow, the Bloodlust is so good on Slark. He's gonna just keep getting Bloodlusted up.
And Ogre just saving him with the stun, keeping him alive. I like the way they played. They had this ward perfectly outside the tower range, well, a little bit safe. They saw Slark and they thought, yep, we're just going to dive him. But no, unfortunately, it wasn't enough. But like
I do like putting a ward behind the tier 1.
yeah, I agree.
Love that ward.
Well, I like the aggressive play. I can't fault the Radiant for trying it, but it's unfortunate to give 3 kills to a Slark this early. How many kills does he have? Yeah, he's on 5-1 at the moment, actually. He just leaps and goes straight into Diffuser Blade. Brexx actually has Astral, so he's going to Astral, but he's going to get Astral too. So back and forth Astrals. Ross done a bit of damage, but he's got the Shadow Dance out. He's stunned. He's low. They're not going to have enough damage. Oh, I don't know why he's used Duel on Oli. Wow, that was a huge overwhelming odds. Nearly killed Jack.
That was so close.
Jack was stunned. He broke the Dream Core, but he broke it inside Shadow Dance, so he was just constantly healing himself up, and they couldn't kill him. In fact, have you noticed most of Radiant's abilities are targeted? Like everything Rubik does is targeted. Razor needs to target you with the link. All of Vengeance skills are pretty much targeted, and so is Legion's dual and auto attacks. So when you're in Shadow Dance, apart from a little bit of puck, maybe Razor's Q, you're quite safe.
True.
They don't have like an AoE floor stun or something.
They have no like Lesh or something.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of heroes who can stun the floor. People like Lion as well.
Yeah.
Heroes like Earthshaker. True. Yeah, but you've got
I'm not actually sure.
Sand King, Earthshaker, Tidal, whatever, but there's very little to catch the Slark when he's in Shadow Dance.
Yeah, the only one is Puck actually thinking about it.
Do you know what I'm thinking? What happened?
They smoke.
Oli hasn't had over 50% this game. Just, Oli, for God's sake, just get Tranquils. Trust me, it would change your life. You've bought like 7 salves, for God's sake. And you're still not full HP. Alright, the Dire have smoke. Smoke's been broken. They're pinging like mad. They've just caught Tim on the Owen rather on the edge of Tim's ability, but they use the Astral on Cosmic. It's going to be a very quick kill. They're going to push the tower as well. Yeah, there's going to be a return kill. A return tower kill, rather. They have 1 Aghanims. Been picked up by Oli. Just going for a bit of a tower trade at the moment. Oh, and there's Power Rangers TPing top. Everyone assembling. Double Astral. Just keeping him in place. Gets comboed by Tim's Piz of Malice, and now he's going to go down. Don't know what that...
Slark.
Yeah, he's like, I'm having that last hit. You've had enough. Again, a very close game. The kills are 16-14, so the Dire have had 6 kills in a row. They're really pushing their advantage now. Oh, Rubik Astral. Oh, was it? Okay, yeah, it wasn't him Astraling himself. Rubik stole an Astral a lot of times, actually. Yeah, well spotted, Dave. You're very observant. I think Rubik's taken Astral about 6 times now. He just keeps taking it.
That means you can't hurt him right now. That should help.
Jack actually has delayed his Aghanims to just pick up a Basher. It's quite early to get a Basher. It's only 25% chance. He didn't go for an Echo Saber either, but yeah, I guess why not? 25 damage, 10 strength. Is there a reason why you pick up the stun? Is there any hero you're really trying to lock down with Basher?
Only Puck, I guess. But...
Yeah, it seems a bit of a weird pickup to me. Stolen Dark Pack, not an amazingly useful spell to take. You probably want to take some of Tim's spells. I think they're quite strong. Tim hasn't max Atrophy
I like
Aura.
Olga's spells as well.
True, you've got the extra magic damage on them, but they can't multicast. And they've just run straight up on the high ground. Out comes the Lich Ult, just bouncing through everyone. Oh, it's not actually going to go back. Noodlz managed to get far enough away. But yeah, walking up. This is any time you have to go into high ground without vision, it's a death trap.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a Jack picking up another kill. 11 permanent agility.
Dire's courier has paid the ultimate price.
Now Ross picking off a courier. He's level 16. It's now 16 for 16 in the kills. But the net worth is still really close. I don't know why it is. Are the Radiant farming really well? And even with all these kills, they've not taken much of an advantage. I guess they are going to take a tier 2 now.
Tower is under attack. No time.
I saw... Was that Guardian Greaves? No, it's just a mech. But he is probably going to go for Guardian Greaves. Yeah, he is. Oli just keeps banishing Ross.
Ooh, a lot of heroes TPing bot.
And is that going to be enough?
Nice.
Okay. Well played. He probably was trying to cue it on the puck and ended up casting it on himself.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that was a bit weird.
I was thinking, is that some next level play where like it just does damage as puck comes out of phase shift and cancels the blink? But no. That wasn't going to work.
When puck has its Aghanim as well, I wonder whether Slark will still opt for the BKB and the OD.
It's a good...
Oh, OD's actually going for Spirit Vessel. Interesting.
I guess he's like my
He
team.
wants the heal.
My team need it. Oh. Is that how he's going to get the healing from an urn? Urn and Spirit Vessel.
So Puck did go for the phase shift attack, unlike me where I went for the spell amp. Yeah, I think it's...
Well, he went the damage stat at level 10, so... But interestingly, he still went for Yules, and he's still going for Ags, so...
I think those items are core. You really need those against silencers. Well, they haven't actually got silencers.
Yeah, I think
they use.
maybe he's going to turn into a later game. Like, after he picks up the Ags, then he'll finally pick up, you know, the MKB or something like that. The Mjolnir,
He's actually got a... Oli had this as well, a Dragon Scale. When you phase shift it, applies it to all things in the AoE.
Yeah,
Honestly.
it's a bit of
That's
damage.
quite nice.
18 damage per second, so 18 times 3 is what, 54?
Has fallen.
Quick maths.
The Radiant should
Quick maths.
middle tower.
I'm practicing mental arithmetic for this for this job.
Middle tower has fallen.
Rather you than me.
Dire's top tower
I'm
is
done.
under attack.
I'm done.
Glyph been popped. Both teams just trading towers now.
That's not gonna hold. Top tower is under attack.
So I think Radiant have the advantage here.
Are fortified, just like me.
Are they going to TP back? Look at these couriers flying back and forth, delivering items. Can you even imagine that we played Dota for like 8-9 years, where there was only one courier
Only
per team,
one courier,
and everyone
I
had to
know.
be like, "Oh, I want to use the courier." I can't even believe it now.
I dread the day that Valve is like, you know what, let's go back to one career.
Looks like there's a fight going in. Slarky's popped Shadow Dance straight away. He's actually got Astraled. Okay, Tim, he's like, this is a bad fight. We need to get out. There's a duel. He gets Astraled again. Teleports him out. It takes him with him, even if he's Astraled.
Yeah.
Drekkon unfortunately didn't get the ride home. But he's gonna die.
For the cause.
But that's good play. So just astraling his Slark to keep him alive so that the Underlord can TP him out. It's a good combo actually. Slark's in a bad position. Well, we'll just Astral TP out. Unfortunately, they
That's
did
the
lose
lead
Drekkon.
counter.
It should not take Astral targets. I agree, David. It's kind of retarded.
Yeah.
Doesn't really make any
That
sense.
was a bit weird.
But you know, you used to be able to do it with Chen as well. You know, you could do the Chen send back to base and just put them in Astral. So yeah. Well,
Puck
it
again
happens.
has not gone for the Ags. He's actually rushed the BKB, but Puck now has her Ags on Korea.
Oh, they're going on Ross.
Yeah, he's just got the phase shift up. Does he have blink ready? He does. No, he doesn't get it off. Doesn't chain it in time. BKB prop from Jack just to play it safe. Nice swap from CosmicChopsticks. Is that going to keep Ross alive? Yeah, he actually gets out. He will trade his life for it. Meanwhile, SupahNoodlz doing as much damage as he can. Tim is quite a tanky boy, but look how much damage he's taken. 214 damage. He gets stunned, but he's got a BKB of his own as well. Tim's going to get out, being saved by Oli. Jack's still jumping in, gets banished by the
Ags foil.
Rubik.
Maybe he can-
They're still going. How many Astrals have been cast this game? Like 10?
You need an astral cannon.
Okay, so it looks like only the supports are going to die there. All the cores managing to be saved by their team.
I think what happened there was, you know, when you phase shift, you have to then blink in the direction that you phase shifted.
Yeah, you do.
And his phase shift direction was towards their team, so he tried to blink behind him, but the dark pact, is it called dark pact? Interrupted the blink.
Yeah, I think you should just blink in front of you, to be honest. Like,
Yeah,
just
probably.
to get it off. That's something which you sort of learn by playing a bit more. It looks like Slark. Oh, we almost found Owen. And there's a Spirit Vessel for OD. Interesting item. So that was an interesting fight, but well played by the supports. They managed to keep their cores alive, even if they had to throw their own lives away. That's what a good support player does. It's sad that that's kind of part of the game, but there you go.
That should help.
Have we got a second Ags yet? Yeah, we do, actually. It was on
Catered to
Puck.
my mum's needs, 1 second.
Okay. Who else is building Aghanims? I've seen it on another hero. I can't remember who it was.
OG's got one. Slark was going to go for
Oh,
one,
Slark.
but he decided to not.
Oh, he's actually changed his mind completely.
Yeah.
He had it queued up for a while and he just ended up buying other items and then thought, yeah, well, probably don't want it anymore. I noticed that OD, he's got his Sanity's Eclipse and he had so many Astral Imprisonments in that fight, but he still didn't manage to get Sanity's Eclipse off because so many of the Radiant team were in BKB. Well, I mean, well, Noodles was in BKB and he couldn't quite reach Puck, so he was just like, oh, I've got no one to use it on. I think he should have just thrown it out a bit earlier. I know you kind of want to save up till you've got like a ton of charges before you use it, but sometimes it's just better to use it than to not. It's always going to do a lot of damage.
Radiant smoke. Are they going? It was close to the jungle.
We're still 18 kills for 18. This is probably the 5th or 6th in-house where the kills have been exactly equal.
Yeah, what's going on? Something's happened. Like,
I think as people are getting better at the game, the teams are becoming more and more balanced, sort of naturally, which I like.
that was a waste of smoke. I didn't really do anything with it.
No, that's unfortunate.
But
they're all mid.
Now.
They're
all smoking now, so... Is this the case of they're on the opposite side?
Always happens. Every single smoke that ever happened in this game, ever, is we go into the dire jungle, the Radiant jungle, and they're all in the triangle. Every time. Every time.
And every time they always take this whilst another team is in Roshan.
We've got a lot of patterns that I wonder if people are ever going to break. In fact, next time they should smoke and go into the triangle instead.
Oh!
Looks like they find Razor, but he's got BKB. Is he going to pop it? I don't know if he's going to have time. Yes, he will. He's going to get it off. Jack, he's being CC'd a lot. He has his own BKB. He's going to pop it. He's still diving in. They're diving under the tower. Oli trying to do as much damage as he can. Owen just running around. He's been slowed. Great. Lit Chop just bouncing through. In fact, it's going to almost kill everyone. Chopsticks dies, and Owen is low as well. I think Owen's going to go down. Timmy's taking a lot of damage, though, under the tower. Ross manages to blink out, even though he's been Spirit Vessel. Does Spirit Vessel not cancel blink? Guess not. Brexx is going to salve up. Whoa, and Brexx just gets taken down by the Eclipse. He's like, well, I've had this spell for too long. I'm going to use it. You're dead. Fair enough, Oli. Fair enough. In fact, I see a guard cooldown. So they do have a Crimson Guard on Overlord. He decided I'm going to get Crimson Guard before I get Guardian Greaves. I think maybe it's more worthwhile. Saved us against Razor, saved us against Jewel. I think it's fair enough. Overlord, that's what I said. An Overlord and an Underlord. Someone's got to be the Overlord. I mean, they have a pretty slow team for taking Roche, but thankfully Slark had a double damage, so that makes quick work of it. Net worths are pretty close. I mean, look, we're 31 minutes, and look how close the net worth is. That graph is as flat as you're getting. What is that, like 10 gold? Let's have a look at the network. It's 60 gold difference. 60 gold at 31 minutes. You could not get a closer game than that, pretty much. Net worths are very close on the cores. Puck is actually still in the lead. That's just a testament to how how good Ross is at farming, really. But Slark is close behind, and he has Aegis.
Team or bottom, something's definitely.
Apart from Tim. But then Brexx isn't there either. Jack's like, well, I've got Aegis, I'm going in. I've got Basher. There goes the bash onto Noodles. He actually pops the Shadow Dance very early. He's still going in. BKB's been popped. But out comes the Jewel. Oli say he doesn't have Eclipse. He's going to do what he can. He uses the Astral Imprisonment to try and save his Slark. Slark's still going in. Still got Aegis. Building up more Agi. Owen's quite low. He's actually going to die to Oli. Jack is still alive. Jack might go down. He is finally going to go down. Veteran is low, being chased by SupahNoodlz. What else is going to happen? Oh, Ollie's going in. I think Ollie's got a blink dagger. Yeah, so he can blink in, get the Astrals up. And they're going to collapse onto Puck. Okay, Cosmic uses a swap. Cosmic's going to go down. Ross too, because he gets caught by the Pit of Malice as soon as he comes out. So that's 3 pickoffs for the Dire. It looked like Veteran was going to go down, but actually he didn't.
I return. Radiant team dead.
Yeah, big fight there. This might be Ross's first loss.
Maybe. The Slark pick, Slark first pick. Confidence, I like it.
Yeah.
I love it too. I mean, I'd like to know like what was Drekkon thinking when he picked that. Like what made him think, yeah, we're actually going to pick core first.
Well, maybe they spoke about, I think you mentioned it, you know, that there wasn't that many things to deal with the Slark. And if Jack S likes playing the Slark, he probably just thought, pick me Slark, easy win. And then Drekkon was like, a win streak? Yes, please.
Gee. What's Rubik stolen now? Firestorm. Quite a lot of damage when cast by Rubik. I wasn't really cast far enough ahead. Slark
Owen
doesn't
is
have his
reaching for the
Aegis.
prowl.
In fact, they're going to just TP out. They're like, oh, we've used a lot of our HP. And oh, the swap! The beautiful swap. Chopsticks, that is the biggest play of your life. What a fantastic play. So that's... Slark's going to go down. The only person in base is actually Tim. How well timed was that? Are they going to get any more pickoffs? That's the second pickoff. Drekkon going down as well. They have Astral Imprisonment stolen by Rubik, so they're just going to wait for Oli. Oli's going to go down. Is he going to Astral himself? No, he's going to die. Everyone is dead, apart from Tim, who sits in the base by himself.
Wow, Rich
That's the
God.
That's the best play you've ever done, Rich. What amazing timing. It was like a quarter of a second, and he swaps him away, and he's the only person TP'd out. That's one for a clip. For some reason, it hadn't even occurred to me. I thought, oh, they've all gone. They've all gone out. I wasn't even thinking that there's this Venge you can make such a big play. I wonder if his team were screaming at him to make it, or he kind of just thought about it himself.
Rich thinking in another dimension.
Either way,
Innovator we need.
So big brain.
either way, that was a well-timed play. And that's what they needed, because they just wiped 4 of the die, including the Slark. Allows them to pick up a tier 2 tower. No Roche for them to take, unfortunately, but you know, they still get some gold from that.
Some more map control, I guess. They're on their side of the map. Put some wards down. They've got any.
That's true.
I remember watching a BSJ stream once. I know Omega lol, but he insisted that every Slark player should carry sentries with them. I wonder whether Jack will, because it's just so good. Because you don't have to wait for your supports, and whenever you see one, obviously it's profitable engagement as well. You get I think 150, 160 gold for a D ward.
Isn't that what Invoker says? Profitable engagement.
I think it is actually. But yeah, or Gem.
Yeah, Gem is a little bit more risky because you do need to D-ward quite a bit, and if you lose it, you're also feeding gold. But I guess Slark is not a hero who dies a lot.
In the downtime, you can kind of take it and then take it back on your courier, things like that.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I agree. I think that may make sense because sometimes you're farming by yourself, so to be able to instantly remove vision is always worth. Looks like they found Owen. Do they have the vision? They don't have vision of him. They're just going to walk up. They see it's too late. It's too late. Oh no, they actually get him. He doesn't manage to blink up in time. Doesn't react quick enough. He does manage to keep himself alive. Oh, good swap from Rich. Ollie's in here as well. Is Ross going to commit? Yeah, Ross does commit. He pops his ult, but he's not got enough auto attack damage. He's not going to do even a dent to them through the Crimson Guard.
DD Bloodlust Slark, he's going to chop if they can catch him.
Okay, he's got the jaunt off. But no, he gets used. Oh, he uses himself actually. Trying to bait. Yeah, even with the Enchanted Quiver and the phase shift. And oh, he's actually got a BKB. He's gone for BKB on Puck.
He's trying to juke so hard. He's trying to...
Okay, gets Asud yet again. Is the blink dagger up? No, it's not. He's got the phase shift.
He's going to get his blink up. And
Yeah, he's going to try and jaunt. He can't. He's going to go down.
That Pit of Malice, man.
Yeah, actually turned out to be a fantastic pickup against Puck. I don't think Puck's doing enough. He's so much gold, but doesn't do any damage. Like, that's the problem with the auto-attack build. You actually need auto-attack items. If you don't, then you can't do anything, can you? SupahNoodlz is in. He's popped BKB. He's engaged. He's trying to do as much damage as he can. But Tim, he's been lifted, saved a little bit by Oli, or at least delayed. Looks like the jewel's going to go out. They're just going to pick up the free jewel. And in fact, they don't even kill him because he's stuck in Astral. Oli doesn't have another Astral, though, so they're still getting... No, don't even get the kill. Well, they do get the kill. There's no jewel damage. Oli popping his ult. Takes Owen quite low, but Slark, he's very low. He's stuck in Astral now. Whose Astral was that? Was that Oli's? Jackie's in. He's still got his BKB. He's popped the Shadow Dance. He's got the Lich Frost Armor on him as well. They're trying to do as much damage as they can. SupahNoodlz, he's not got BKB, so he's going to go down. Slark is still chasing him. Ollie's a bit caught out. Is he going to be able to Astral himself in time? No, Ollie's actually going to be taken down. Another kill from the Radiant. Good return from them. It really looked like that was a one-sided fight, especially after they lost heroes in their own triangle. But now they're chasing. I mean, how do you escape a puck? You don't is the answer. But I think Jack may be able to. If anyone's going to, it's the Jack with Aghanims.
He didn't go for the Aghanims in the end.
Oh yeah, he didn't. You're right. So he doesn't leap that far. He's only got one leap. But I think he's still going to get away. You know, the whole team is still chasing him. Ah, he's got the vision again. He's also got a Titan Sliver.
I don't know if you saw in that fight, but Razor, he was the Slark was one hit off killing him, but the Satanic, because there's obviously the static link or the ultimate hits while you're stunned or something.
Yeah, the static link. No, static link doesn't attack while you're stunned.
Or no, something attacks. I don't think it was an actual. I don't know how Razor works.
Oh, buyback from Oli. They don't want to lose their racks. Looks like trying to get a kill on Ross. Pit of Malice, but he does manage to time the blink this time. Well, you know, queue it up. But they catch him again because Oli's got blink. Oh, Puck, he gets stunned, but then he's astraled again. He's still in phase shift. He uses himself. He phase shifts again. He blinks. Is he going to BKB? Oh, he's going to die to the. He's going to die to the. What is it called? The Spirit Vessel. I don't know why Oli astraled, to be fair, but you know. Yeah, of course you go no brainer. SNY time. Oh, BKB, you know, just in case you get globally killed by something. That's the, well, it's on 5-second duration anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But it is down for 60 seconds. I don't think the enemy team know that. Jack's going for a pick off. He sees Owen. He actually managed to Abyssal and get to him just before Owen blinks in time. I think Owen can't get away from that. He's been, oh, he's been stunned again. They're going to pop Shadow Dance just in case, and that's going to be a free kill for Slark. 20 permanent agility. They've caught CosmicChopsticks out of position as well. He's going to go down as 2. That's 3 pickoffs for the Dire. It's a lot of back and forth at the moment.
It is.
Look at this net worth graph. 4,000 is the highest on the axes. And now comes some buybacks. There's still no BKB on the Razor. So that mistake is actually maybe going to cost him. They've only taken 1 tower. They've got Crimson Guard and Guardian Greaves, so a lot of auras. Immediately counts as a static link. Fantastic play. It's down for 20 seconds. They're going to have to be careful about fighting now. Oli, are you going to Spirit Vessel yourself? Yes, you are. Oli going for the 200 health and the 20 strength talents. He's got a lot of HP. Takes him a long time to heal it up, though, which is why you get Tranquils. Looks like they've leapt onto CosmicChopsticks. He's taking a lot of damage from the Slug. He's already activated BKB. He is being Spirit Linked, though. Not Spirit Linked, Static Linked. But only takes 93 damage from him. I guess that's still quite a lot, but not enough. They Astral him again. This is Brex's Astral. I can't keep track of how many Astrals there are.
I know.
I think that's going to be the first set of racks.
He doesn't have the Arcana.
No, out comes the Fortify.
This is a good fight.
Puck is just up. They've picked up Slark. He's not got BKB. He's losing damage. They try and take the racks. This time Tim will get away.
Yeah, Cosmic isn't up. He had to die back.
So they're saying, we're going to take your meta racks, then we're out of there. Not a repeat of what happened before.
Never again.
And now they immediately start TPing into different lanes and outposts and stuff like that. Tim, the Aura Man, he's got his Guardian Greaves, Crimson Guard, and Pipe of Insight. Do we have anyone with even similar amount of auras on the other team? Anyone to match Underlord? I see a Vlad's.
Vlad's on Cosmic.
Oh, they also have a Spirit Vessel on the dice. They have really got all the auras. I can only see a Vlad's. I can't see a Guardian Greaves. I can't see a Pipe. I can't see a Crimson Guard.
They have a Rubbish Aura in Aquila, but Vengeance Aura as well.
Oh, yeah, I guess. But I'd like to see a Pipe being picked up.
Pipe.
I mean, when you have to deal with OD, his ult is magic damage, and it is a lot of magic damage. So I think you want to be negating that as much as possible. Also, Underlord does a bit of magic damage. You've got the Lich ult, you've got Ogre, you've even got the Dark Pact. I mean, there's so many sources of magic damage this game.
Dire found a Timeless Relic, but I don't think anyone's picked it up yet either.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have to target creeps in order to change the neutral shot. Oh, is that another rage quit?
Oh, that was a quick DC.
Oh, it's too, I did it too late. Owen's immediately back. Shortest rage quit of all time. Brexx getting tilted.
Getting triggered as per. Wow, this OD has 4.6k HP.
Yeah.
Now.
I don't think Witless Shackle is an item you want on OD because his abilities are literally based on mana difference. So by sacrificing 400 mana, you're actually sacrificing a lot of damage. I think that's probably the one hero you don't want it on. Is that a quick toilet break?
Just a quick one.
Oh, yeah, you've typed it before me. Oh, Owen. Second Roche, they've got all heroes up, but they're confident they can take it. They'll pop a scan just in front, just to be safe, in case they're smoking in.
4.6 KHP with that.
So OD has a 10-second BKB now.
What I think is quite interesting is that even though it looks like the Dire are winning the fights and have the advantage at the moment, Puck is actually the highest level, and Razor is second highest level. So the Raid didn't have the highest level heroes. Puck went for Dream Core Rapid Fire.
She's going for Rapier.
Yeah, this is it. This is big. That's the big brain play. Just, I haven't got any auto attack damage. What should I get? I think I'll go Rapier first item, yeah. First damage item.
Big blob sweats.
And suddenly you're like, why is this Dream Core Rapid Fire killing my whole team?
Yeah.
As the like 500 attacks, 500 attack damage hits going. They're going to take the range rack. It's not a big loss at this point. They're starting to drain damage, but Noodle's playing very defensive. In fact, I thought he should push for more damage stolen, to be honest. They've got ages to get on Slark, so he's going to be happily hitting the high ground. They're trying to force him back. He's taking a lot of damage, but you know, you can just heal it up and go back in. What does Noodles get at 25? Does he go after Storm passive damage or 80 attack speed?
Sure. Maybe the Eye of the Storm passive damage is good when you have Ags, right? Because you can hit buildings, but I don't know about...
Yeah. I
True.
would say the same.
Oh, it looks like they're going on Ross. But Astral goes straight out. Is that
Oli Astral.
Is that Ollie's?
That's not good.
Ollie's Astrals are a bit questionable these games, especially on his own team.
But it was Ross's BKB actually, not Jack's. I thought it was Jack's.
Do you see how short the Astral is on SupahNoodlz? Because he's got Titanic. And now BKB comes out. Ollie's popped BKB as well. In fact, a lot of BKB is being used. Jack's just jumping in. He's still got Aegis, so he's going to try and kill Chopsticks. Not doing a lot of damage, to be fair. Did he still have some static link on him?
The Rapier's up and the Dream Call Rapid Fire.
Okay, we've got Rapier. What can it do? Okay, it's doing a bit of damage. It's still attacking. It's still attacking. Rapid Fire it does pick off one, but not enough. They're a very tanky team. Out comes the duel on OD, but it's not enough. Tim, they swap him out. They actually kill him before it goes off anyway. Are they going to chase? It's only 1-for-1 at the moment. But Ross has Rapier. Anyone he auto-attacks is going to take a lot of damage. So they know he's got it yet. SupahNoodlz, he's quite tanky. Still got Satanic ready. They're going to try and go on Puck. I think they know, but Puck, he's a very hard hero to kill. He's got yours. He's still got Phase Shift. Meanwhile, you can't ignore SupahNoodlz and the Phase Coil. Phase Shift, rather. Not Phase Coil. That's two moves put together. The Phase Shift is doing so much damage. Just that free auto-attack did like a ton of damage. Big Rapier. I mean, the Dream Call Rapid Fire wasn't quite as rapid as I was expecting, to be fair.
Yeah.
But it did still get the Aegis from Jack. The question is, can Puck build... what is it? Probably a Daedalus next? Oh, it looks like Jack's going in. He's found a kill. Ooh. Oh, great oh, that is unfortunate. The first hit bash. He had a Abyssal Blade anyway. He still had Abyssal up, so don't get too tilted. Oh, but he's going to use it to kill Chopsticks. And yeah, he's going to just pop his Shadow Dance, because why not? It's only got a minute cooldown. So 2 more kills. Well, just 2 pickoffs for the Dire. I don't think when it's you've got 4 heroes alive and the Dire only have 2, you shouldn't really get picked off like that. But he takes both supports down, which is 2 more Agi. It's not a lot, but you know, any Agi is Agi. So
I have a question: is the Dream Call Rapid Fire based on Puck's attack speed, or is it just a set set amount?
I think it's set.
Oh, okay.
I think it just goes out at like regular intervals. I'm not entirely sure. I have built it before.
Maybe Dave can hit us up in the chat with his big brain.
It's not an ability which is taken very often, you know, Dream Call Rapid Fire. But he's also only got 1 item. Yeah, he's looking for the Daedalus, but he's quite far away from it. He's also got Minotaur Horn on top of BKB, so he is quite durable. Do you think this game will go long enough for... Oh, never mind, Jack's going in. He's found Owen, but he's popped the Blade Mail. He's not got Aegis. Out comes the duel. I think this might be his death. Oh, but they're keeping up. No, in fact, he gets the kill. He's so tanky. And now he's going to run out. He gets stunned by the Dream Call. Dream Call Rapid Fire doing what he can. In fact, Tim uses the defensive ult. In fact, he decides, no, I'm going to cancel it. We're actually fine there.
Once the aura
Thanks,
man
Ben.
walked in,
It's a set attack interval from Puck.
it's a set attack. Right. Yeah, once the aura man walked in, the Slag just had a load of buffs. Greaves buff. Greaves active.
Yeah, there was
I-
a Crimson Guard is also really helping him out. 60 damage blocked every single attack. And do you see now Slug? Not only did he get an extra agi from that, but he got 26 more damage, which he's going to be happy about. He's got Butterfly now as well. So Dream Coil and the Rapid Fire. Oh yes, it does go through evasion, doesn't it though? Because Rapier has that property, ignores all evasion. What do they steal from Puck? From Slug rather. I don't think you really want Dark Pact, do you? Not the most useful spell. Jack is just chopping it up. Oh, he breaks the damage. He's been Dream Coiled. Is that enough attack? He's not in range to get the attacks off, so that's Dream Coiled down. So no Rapid Fire for you. The static link was broken almost immediately, so he only lost 28 attack. He is actually quite low. He's only under a sentry. Do they have the damage to kill him? Is there swap from Cosmic? Ollie's trying to protect him with an Astral. Does he have BKB up? He leaps out. He does have BKB. He pops Shadow Dance. He's going to run. There's only one lane of Rax left now for the Radiant, so... And Owen has popped his full BKB.
You know, it's nearly 50 minutes and he's only got 20 dual damage. Like, that's really tragic.
I mean, Slark actually has more.
Oh, God.
That's true. I mean, what did Max end up the game with? Like 215 or 214,
Yeah,
something like that?
A lot.
Whereas Owen's got, that's 2 dual wins before he got the second rank. So yeah, they haven't really capitalized off the Legion Commander. I mean, he's gone 199, so not had the most fantastic game. But strange on his team, some of his team have had a fantastic game. 12-2 Razor and 10-4 Puck. Just, they've not managed to make stuff happen with the Legion Commander.
I've been impressed with SupahNoodlz this game. He's like, Razor's normally a hero that you see falling off the Noah, but he's been up there the whole game.
He's done a good job, yeah, and I like that he's gone for the attack speed time, 80 attack speed, making him a really strong core.
Chop people with all the
I mean, even if Owen isn't able to kill people with the duel, it's still a strong lockdown spell, which is always going to be worthwhile, isn't it? 5.5 seconds where you can't get cancelled. I hear BKB. Owen's BKB'd yet again.
Owen?
That's his second longest duration gone with a misclick.
New keyboard? Question mark?
Poor Owen. It happens, doesn't it? Nothing, just try to keep your fingers safe. Like, I've learned to not press enter, so in the pick phase.
Very good.
You need to do the same. This is the last lane of Rax. They're going to have to commit everything for it. Crimson Guard comes out. They swap him, swap straight into the taunt, but the Astral from Oli going to keep him alive for the entire duel. And now he's very low though. Dream Coil Rapid Fire, it's doing a lot of damage. Look how quickly it killed poor Max. Taking a lot of damage as well on Tim. Is Tim going to go down? Yeah, he definitely is. And he goes down. He tries to flicker away. Because Jack had to go back, they pushed forwards. And Ross doing a lot of damage. He just has a Chrysalis, but that was a lot of damage. Okay, the Dire still up here on the high ground. Are they going to run into Ross? Yes, they are. Pop your Ollie, just pop it. Yeah, there it is. There's the Rapier gone. There's the throw. He buybacks, but Rapier's now on Slark. He's already picked it up. I think that's their last chance gone, because now you've got to deal with a Rapier Slark. Maybe they'll get some return kills. Yeah, there's going to pick on Ollie. There's the second duel win for Owen. 26 more damage. They know Drekkon's there because he's being scouted out by some creeps. Nice swap. That was a long range swap. He's going to go down. Witless Shackle on Rich means look how low his mana is. he can't even use all his spells. We just about can.
Roshan is also now up with a refresher shard on it.
Yeah, they scout it with the courier.
God.
But even though they've killed all of the Dire, Jack still got away with the Rapier. His net worth now shoots up to 36,000.
Yeah.
You don't want to be dealing with a Rapier Slark. They have shown that they are able to kill him. I mean, he's only died 2 times, but in many of the fights he's had to back off. But now Puck, what's he going to do? He's going to finish off his Daedalus probably. And then he's going to have to build another Rapier, which he's not going to farm that quickly. I mean, his net worth's gone all the way down to 17,000.
It's a big one.
Losing a rapier is a bit of a throw, but
Razors
It's
going
not
for
over.
a rapier.
okay. He's like, don't worry, mate. I'll get my own rapier. I'm the core here. Look at my attack speed. I'm strong. I've got 3,000 HP. I'm a fast-moving hero.
That's very
He's not actually as tanky as I thought. I guess he does have 41 armor. Or
He has
when he's
Satanic though, status resistance as well. That is, I mean, it's not straight up tank, but it makes you durable.
he also has only died twice this game, same as the Slark. So he thinks, yeah, I can get away with it. Puck's got the Daedalus. It's not
Taking a Roche now. The Slark.
third
Said
Roche.
that, the Divine Rapier gives you True Strike.
Yeah, which he's now lost.
I mean, he can kill SupahNoodlz.
Oh, for the Razor. Yeah, the Razor's getting the True Strike. That's true. But then Slark's got it, so that allows it to go through his Butterfly, which is
Yeah,
not
they
what you
both
want.
counter the butterflies.
And there's going to be an Aegis on Slark. So that is not something you want to be dealing with, is it?
No. Who takes a refresher? I
OD,
wonder?
in my opinion. Just double ult, double Sound Shooter Eclipse. That pretty much will kill... That could kill someone almost instantly.
Take me, please.
Oh, a fresher shard. Go on, swap that in, Ollie. Yeah, it goes to
Yeah,
OD. Easy.
Big yikes from me. Like Lich and Ogre both going for a sheepstick.
Well, why not? With supports with loads of money. Let's get some
Yeah.
sheepsticks. I think this might be the deciding fight now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You've got an Aegis Rapier Slark. He's just going to be hitting these buildings. And here it goes. Okay, they've already broken the static link. This is the time to go in. They've used the glyph as well. SupahNoodlz, he's doing what he can. He's got his own rapier, but he's been banished. Okay, he's got...
Not long though.
And it's about to go down. No, it's still up. They're going to do what damage they can. They just keep him alive. Out comes the Dream called Rapid Fire. It's not doing a lot of damage. OD's ult number 1 comes out. Owen, he's taunted up Oli. Is that going to be enough? Jax Aegis goes down. Ollie's taking a lot of damage. In fact, Ollie's going to go down. This is great for the Radiant, but they have lost all of their buildings, so maybe that's not so good. But great fighting from them. Already picked off 2 people and the Aegis on start. Are they going to still be able to get start? This would be a great kill if they can catch him. Because of course there's another Rapier there, but I think they're still chasing. He's silenced, but they're not going to reach him. And the Astro, which lasts about 8 million years, they are going to get Veteran as well. So 3 kills plus the Aegis for the Radiant. Well fought there, but
They got Megas.
they're now against Megas, which is a sad, depressing fight where you're always in the base defending. It's like the least fun part, isn't it?
Yeah, now they need to go 5 boosts to travel, I think, on that.
Oh, they're going to have to get travels now. When you're against Megas, you have to get travels. The Puck's opting to go for another Rapier, which I think is sensible. I don't think
Yeah.
Rapier was a bad item for him to pick up. It's just unfortunate that he lost it so quickly.
You need to put the Axe counter up by 1.
Wow, who's got the third
There's
one?
3. Rubik's got
Oh, Rubik went for an axe. Nice.
I just had a look at Owen's courier name, and it's Flippy the Fluffy Fish.
Wait, look how little Agi he has. Why is it 57 minus 8? Is that minus 8 from Slark? Wait, is that really?
Yeah, I think so.
What is it? So when you
Wait,
when you
no,
get permanent
wait,
Agi, do you
no.
steal it permanently from the hero? Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I think it works like Silencer's intel.
Wait, does that mean that
It's
Owen
intel,
is
I think.
Owen's died 9 times and 8 has been to Slark, or like Slark's been involved in the kill? He's got so little Agi. Oh, I've never seen a permanent minus 8 on someone before. I guess Silencer steals way more in, up to 4 in to steal, whereas you're only losing 1 Agi. Owen's still only on 46 bonus damage, so not a lot.
Oh, that's nice.
Even OD has 26 damage, so the Dire team's still enjoying
Yeah.
more damage. Oli going for a scythe as well. So there's it's a 3 scythes going to be picked up at the same time. Veteran, Drekkon, and Oli all picking up scythes. Here we go. Scythe 1.
Gaming.
Scythe 1. Go on, pick them all up. Oh, no, he's going to save for buyback.
No, well, Lich doesn't have enough for buyback and that cheap stick.
No, Ollie's like, I'm getting it.
Oh.
Does he have buyback? He doesn't have buyback. He was like, no, I'm getting it. And Lich was like, I want to save for buyback. But so they're going to go into the next site with 3 extra scythe devices.
Oh, God.
Or is it scythe devices?
No? Yeah.
Scythes of Vice? Scythes of
I
Vice.
would say Scythe of Vices. Being
I think it's Scythes, because it's of Vice, but there's more Scythes. And Jax, he's
Oh
just
my
jumping
God.
in. He's not got the Aegis anymore, but he's like, oh, I've still got the Rapier, I'm just going to go in. But another defensive Astral from Brexx. How many times has he had the skill? About 50 times. Out comes the smoke. One Hex. But they're not going to be able to kill Razor. He's strong. Looks like Puck is in the middle of the fight. He's going to go down. Just being stunned for so long. No, he gets the phase shift off. Are they going to be able to kill Jack? Jack is low. Jack goes down. Rapist on the floor. Are they going to pick it off in time? They do manage to kill Puck, however. Soros is dead, and so is Veteran. But now he's got the Rapier. It's still on the floor. I don't know if they've noticed it. Come on. It's still there. Have they lost it? No, the courier's there. Oli, he's turned around. Is he going to use his ult? A lot of ult, but out comes the Satanic. Look how much healing he's got. There's another kill. Second. Oh, the Astral stolen by Brexx doesn't really do any damage because, you know, he's...
Two couriers are trying to bloody take it. Or
Have they not found it? They're pigging it like mad.
They can't get... What is going on?
You know, that was a Slark buyback as well, which I don't think he needed to do because there's no way they're going to push with all these megas, especially as they had still a tier 2 tower up. I mean, hello, Rapier, hello.
They're waiting for just the Puck to just respawn and take it, or is Razor going to take it? Because
Oh, maybe you can't take it on the.
You can't take it on the courier, but I guess Razor doesn't want to, so they're
Yeah,
just...
want to give it
yeah,
to Razor
I think
with
they're
Puck,
saving it for the
saving
Puck.
Yeah, that's clever, that's clever. So Puck will finally reclaim his Rapier. That also puts Slark down in net worth, so Slark now has to pick up something else instead. He's not going to be as scary. But did you see with Rapier, he blinked in, he tried to go for a pick-off, he still couldn't do it. Even with all his bonus damage and Agi and Rapier, he didn't have the burst to pick someone off instantly. So that's saying something about the hero. You know, the Radiant are able to control him. Well, Brexx seems to always have Astral Imprisonment ready to save his team. Always holding on to that spell no matter what. And with 39 kills for 37, it's incredibly close in both gold.
Yeah.
Experience is actually far in the favour of the Radiant. Somehow.
This Razor is massive.
They've got 3 heroes about to hit 25 at the same time. Legion Commander's like a couple of creep waves off, then he can go for more dual damage and hopefully actually get some dual wins.
Owen's sneakily getting his courier to the secret shop. What's he buying? Is it for his AC? It is.
Yeah, that's a good item for him to get. They're going to have 2 Rapiers on the Radiant now, so Razor, you can't ignore him. He's got big damage with the Rapier, but then there's going to be the Puck Dreamcore.
Radiant's courier has been slaughtered.
Oh, yeah, just died to the creep wave. Oh dear.
Okay,
poggers.
he's just Slark's just eating an ag, so
that's the 4th
another
ags.
one. Yeah.
And
So Slark
Gets the
finally
divine.
finally gets the double pounces. Roche isn't up yet, it's got a minute still.
they return the divine to its purchaser.
There's the 3rd sheep.
But third side, it wasn't really doing a lot though, these sides, because you know you scythe Razor, he has so much stage resistance, it just goes away. Ah, the tier 5 jungle
the Stygian Desolator. Stygian even. whatever.
Stygian? Stygian.
Stygian.
I think it's Stygian.
Desolator 2.
Yeah, Desolator 2. Oh, looks like we've got a pick off here. Jack's running in. I think he's run out. He's like, nah, see ya. I'm out. Okay. Oh, another one. Oh dear. 2 Deso 2s. That's a lot of damage. I mean, 75 damage and 10 armor pen. Yeah, it is on Ross indeed. Because he can hit the whole team with it. What else was picked up? What else new items?
Disgusting.
I need to click on a Dark Creep so I can see. It's not showing me. Oh, there we go. Seer Stone.
Sea of Stone.
So a lot of cast range for Lich. In fact, he's still holding the Timeless Relic. He's like, Seer Stone? Nah, Timeless Relic. Jack is blinking in, but Chopsticks breaks the leash straight away. He uses Shadow Dance as well. Chopsticks has been playing so well this game. He's, you know, been nether swapping his team to safety pretty much consistently throughout the game. We're never going to forget that big play he did.
Yeah. Book of the Dead.
Book of the Dead. That is a good item to help them push for the win. Book of the Dead would be a great item for the Radiant because they're kind of stuck in their base at the moment.
Yeah, you can actually
It's on
send
Underworld.
out.
Trident. 2 Trident recipes. Whoa. And both the heroes you probably want to build it. I mean, Trident is a lot of stats, isn't it? You get the benefit of Sanj, Yasha, and Kaya,
I mean,
but amplified.
Razor's already got Sanj and Yasha.
Oh, so Razor's just like, yeah, Kaya, there we go, Trident.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Look at the
Quick.
stats,
Wow.
30 tool stats, 30% status resistance, which I'm guessing kind of scales somewhat with Satanic, 30 attack speed, 10% move speed, lifesteal and spell amp, which again scales with Satanic, mana cost and mana loss reduction, I don't need, and spell amp. Not massively needed.
That's freed up a slot as well in his inventory. So.
Oh, that's big, isn't it? His Sanjin Yasha is now allowing him to buy a whole nother item.
Maybe he can keep the Moon Shard and not consume it.
Oh wait, who else?
Or another Rapier.
But who's going to go for the Trident on the other team? Are they? I would have thought Slark, but he's gone for the Desolator instead.
Well, he's still got it on him.
He's got to farm a lot of gold though. He's not got buyback either. Slark is the only hero in the game without buyback at the moment. He's 3,000 gold and 3 minutes behind. Roche still isn't up. It's going to respawn in a minute. And it's going to have all the goodies on it.
Pressure, yeah. Oh my god, this game.
Woodland Striders. That's good for potentially a support. Maybe you see it on Venge. Venge really can't use the Shaco. Her mana pool is so low. Venge's about to hit level 25.
Oh, love it with the illusion cast spells.
Someone's got the boots. I think this Trident is a big pickup. It allows him to go for a Skadi as well. I don't know how status resistance scales. I'm guessing it's sort of multiplicative. So you're not getting 60% resistance, but you're still getting a lot. Protecting his towers. Allows you to maybe, if you have enough move speed, you can maybe draw like a BM pattern. Like you get ganked, you can draw a question mark. Blink for the last tree, for a little dot or something. Or you blink there and stand there.
GG.
I don't think you want to give up another Roche. That's another Aegis, Cheese, Refresher Shard for the OD, and someone else to pick up Ags?
Oh no.
Still
Ogre.
got...
It could be nice on Ogre and Ags.
Wow, they duel up that illusion. They chop it straight away. Poor illusion. Does the Radiant not know that?
Roche is up now.
Oh, Book of the there it is. Book of the Dead on the
Nice,
Radiant.
that's good. Good. But I guess they can't leave the base. They're just going to say, yeah, just let them take it. We're going to have to sit in the base and play the game for about 90 minutes until they've got 6 backup Rapiers. And then finally, one day, we might be able to push. Sinister Gaze.
Oh, I've got every Roche.
I wonder if Underlord might take it because of his atrophy aura Ags causes bonus damage to be granted to nearby allied heroes.
True. It's buffing out Slark. Buffing out Slark.
Okay.
Who's picked it up? It's on Lich.
I don't think that's good. I think it's much better.
Yeah, I think it's either better on Ogre. Yeah, Ogre or Underlord.
I think the best one is Underlord though.
Yeah. I like Ogre's one. More damage and stun. I just want to point out the levels. Everyone on the Radiant is now hit level 25. And 2 heroes are about to hit 30. Is there anything exciting on 30 for...
Oh, Rick went for the Pierce's spell immunity.
Razor
It's understandable, but I personally would like the illusion cast spells.
So when you die, you can keep doing stuff. Oh.
Yeah, you can still swap.
Have those creeps just walked straight through the trees?
Yeah, I know.
What? Interesting. They're in full defense mode. This is where you have to think about your item builds, right? We need someone with Boots of Travel 2, and someone who's just going to sit in base and farm. Someone should pick up Book of the Dead and just use it to push out waves. There's no Book of the Dead picked up at the moment. I would like to see Cosmic, picking it up and just using it, because it's 2 sets of Necro Creeps that have another 50% damage amp. It's actually disgusting if Lycan gets it. Like it's unfair almost. But Lycan's never going to play a game that goes that long. But it does let you push out a creep wave basically without having to be there. Also some Mantas can be good.
I almost feel bad.
Mjolnirs. It's so hard to come back from Megas, but I guess you kind of, if you lose all of your base, all your racks, kind of deserve it. Tango heals last for twice as long when targeting a woodland strider tree.
Tangos, boys.
Who's going to tango at 60 minutes?
Let's go.
Owen is caught out. They're going on him. Do they have any save? Oh, he goes down. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Daedalus plus Stygian Desolator and Divine Rapier. Look how much damage it does. Look at that attack. Almost one-shot Veteran, but out comes the ult. They're trying to do what they can. Everyone's engaged. Veteran's going to go down. Just gets his ult off. Doing a lot of damage, actually. Maybe we'll get a pick off. And there comes the Aegis. Oli, he tries to kill Ross. Ross isn't going to go down. Noodles is in there, trying to do what he can. He hasn't popped Satanic in time because he's been hexed. Pop your Satanic. There's the Satanic. He's trying to do what he can. He's just about living. Actually, he's going to go down. Rapier's then been dropped. Does Jack pick it up? Yeah, Jack picks up the Rapier. He's now going for the buildings. Noodles doesn't have the Rapier. He wants it back. Can they get it back from Slark? He's stunned for a very long time. He's going to jump out. He's got the Agnums now, so he's going to get the double jump. Tim, he's running away. pops the cheese, and that's all that's going to happen. So they have lost a Rapier. They still got one on Puck, but they've now given it back to Slark, who's now hit level 30, giving him, you know, Shadow Dance duration and Dark Pack damage, extra attack speed, etc. The first level 30 in the game at 67 minutes. Only one hero hasn't reached level 25 yet, and that's Veteran. Chain Frost Unlimited Bouncers, I bet he's going for that.
With the Ags. Wait, the Ags is... I forgot what the Ags does, actually.
It's a Sinister Gaze AoE. I mean, sorry.
Oh, it's that.
Yeah, they changed it. Because for some reason, that Valve went through this sort of phase of changing all of the Agnums to not affect ultimate abilities. So there's very few Ags kind of left that actually affect ults. They almost do something different for every hero. Wait, Razor has Ags. Is that one I missed? It might be. Is that the 6th Ags? Let's have a look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 Agnums up.
Jesus.
That's most of the game with Agnums. God, this game's gone a long time.
I know.
Out comes the smoke. They're going to see Owen yet again. Exactly the same repeat of what just happened. He goes down. He's got no buyback this time, so it's already a 4v5. Book of the Dead pop by Tim. Jack taking a lot of damage. He's going to jump away. Look at Oli doing a ton of damage with the Sinister Gaze. That's 2 pickoffs. He has buyback though. Jack, he's still going in. He's doing a lot of damage to SupahNoodlz. If SupahNoodlz is going to go down, he has Satanic. He doesn't use it. He's going to die as well. CosmicChopsticks is dead. He can buy back, and now they're going to chop the base, and it is a GG.
Oh. I mean, blink and miss it. Just the fact that Owen got picked off in the exact same spot that he did in that previous fight is a big Pepe hands.
It is a big Pepe hands. Maybe they should have got a ward up if he wanted to farm there. It's a shame he only ended the game with 72 duel damage, so he didn't manage to get a lot of duel wins off. Even I guess he doesn't have anything to combine with his team. Do you remember last time they had Legion and they had Snapfire and they just went around Mortimer's Kisses, free kill every time? They saw Legion because they thought, there's Slark, we're going to use Legion for Slark. But then they didn't have anything to combine early game with the Legion duel, nothing to, you know, get that damage off.
That's end of Ross's good
yeah, Owen
week.
unfortunately takes another L.
Yeah.
That's the 3rd loss, is it? Well, no, 2 losses. 2 losses in those last 2 games.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I just feel
sick. I do.
Feel bad for the guy.
Because it's just really unlucky.
He's playing on a laptop though, isn't he, as well?
He is. He's not playing his usual
difficult.
setup, and he's on like mobile internet and stuff. So.
Mobile internet on a MacBook, I think.
Yeah.
On like a dining room table with a cloth on it. Yeah, I think it's not his ideal setup, is it? And probably getting some lag spikes, disconnecting. But you know, he tried his best. He did get some duel wins. They did get a few pickoffs there. He had an okay lane phase.
MVP.
It's really hard that game.
Rich for that one swap on Tim.
Yeah, because I'd like to say heroes. You know, Jack played really well, but then he made a few mistakes and he lost the Rapier. And SupahNoodlz, he had a fantastic game on Razor, but then it had a few misplays in the late game. So I think the only person who played consistently well, for me, it's either Chopsticks or it's actually Brexx's Rubik, because I think he saved his team a lot with the stolen astral imprisonments, like 10 times at least.
Well,
So
just do both then.
both. So Radiant support MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy to do that.
Yeah.
Brexx and Chopsticks. Yeah, I thought they played really well. Saved their team on so many occasions. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. But yeah, they did what they could.
I think SupahNoodlz Dan had the best game in this game, but because Dire won, I think it's for me Slark, because he was the one that actually managed to